Previously, we failed to complete Bulldog Canyon Trail. The video about our screw-up is linked below. We returned to Bulldog Canyon to finish the trail and to complete what we started. What did we learn? What is our new plan? And did we succeed? We provide answers and showcase this beautiful and occasionally challenging trail right here, right now.
We started on Forest Road 10, passing FR 1356 on our right, which goes east of the Cottonwood Gate, the trail we did before. We continued north to the Blue Point Gate, 8 miles away. Unlike our last trip to Bulldog, this time we knew the current trail conditions. We came to a mildly steep and rutted descent. On trail, we love to hear the sounds made by the tires and suspension. Here is a worm's eye view.
Bulldog Canyon is situated within the Goldfield Mountains, east of Phoenix and north of Apache Junction. The trail is located within the Bulldog Canyon OHV area. There are many opportunities for dispersed camping. This rugged slice of the Tonto National Forest was formed by ancient volcanic activity and is one of Arizona's least known scenic treasures. Bulldog Canyon is hemmed in by the better-known Superstition Wilderness, State Route 88, Four Peaks Wilderness, Usery Mountain Recreation Area, and the Fort McDowell Reservation. You need a permit for Bulldog Canyon, available on recreation.gov. We saw majestic canyon walls, wildly contorted bluffs, jagged rock formations, and rugged desert terrain. The vibrant colors reflected on the canyon walls shift with the light throughout the day, from the golden hues of sunrise to the rich reds and purples of sunset. Later in the video, I have drone footage that showcases the beauty of the canyon from a high elevation. This beauty is marred to some extent by the presence of power lines that we saw much of the time. The trail is rated moderate. Some narrow sections of the trail have little room to pass and a few moderate drop-offs, but nothing scary. The trail has a number of moderate climbs and descents that are loose, but no difficult rock gardens or boulder field. There is one steep climb that you have to be careful about because it is steep, rutted, and loose. We show it later in the video. There are several natural arches in the mountains, but we did not see any of them from the trail. We have also read that there is a system of caves in the mountains. There are a few developed trails in the mountains for hikers.
This is the most difficult section of the trail. There are 3 potential lines, and we chose the middle one, which at first glance may look to be the most difficult because of the ruts and loose rocks and gravel. We have watched videos recommending the line on our driver's side because it is smoother and flatter, which is true, but ignores that this line is narrow and with a drop-off. The middle line worked for us and we climbed it fairly easily. If your vehicle has a rear locker, this might be a good place to engage it. We did not like the line on our passenger side because there was a good-sized boulder potentially in the way, which we were concerned could snag a differential. If in doubt, exit the vehicle and take a look.
Despite the unsightly power lines and poles, we were surrounded by beauty all around us in Bulldog Canyon.
Generally, when we get off pavement, we shift into four-wheel drive unless the dirt road is well graded. We ran most of Bulldog Canyon in 4 high, but with the sway bar disconnected. We both have bad backs, and they thank us when there is less rockin' and rollin'. However, we did shift into 4 low for some of the more difficult sections, such as descending into or climbing out of washes, which we often did on the trail. Also, some of the washes were fairly sandy. We encountered no water in the washes, probably because it has been a long time since there has been any significant rain in the area. This portion of the video also shows the narrowness of the trail and the drop-offs. On weekends, when the trail is busy, these sections may be more difficult.
We screwed up on Bulldog Canyon during the first run because we didn't finish all of the trail. We were simply too slow. As we thought about it, we realized that the main problem was not that we had been unaware of current trail conditions, but that shooting video on trail was taking too long. We were using too many cameras, taking too long setting them up, moving them around, and putting them back in the Jeep. Our back seat, where we keep the cameras and drones, looked like an organizational disaster area by the end of the day. We spent hours streamlining our video production and organization. The drones are my responsibility. I realized that I needed to fly the drones more efficiently, so I spent several hours practicing and was so desperate that I actually read the instruction manuals for the first time. All of our hard work paid off in terms of efficiency and organization. We were able to get through the trail much faster than we would have gotten through the trail if we had not done this hard work.
We had a nice conversation with a man on a quad, out enjoying the day by himself. He provided us with some very interesting local lore. As he departed to find an ideal bag lunch spot, we tried to keep pace with him but quickly gave up.
If you like this video or received value from it or want to see any of our other videos, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you. The last couple of miles of Bulldog Canyon are not particularly pretty when compared to the first part of the trail. So we decided to speed it up a bit and get to the gate, and so we can get home. Perhaps our opinion is a little jaded in the last couple of miles because the other part of the trail was so magnificent.
Thanks for watching. In our latest adventure, linked above, we became stranded in the dark, off-trail, in Akatia Wells OHV area, and were then dramatically rescued by park rangers.